Alright, so welcome to Posted Podcast. So man, Marvelous Marcus Godly. I'm here with the homie King Kufu, man. What's going on, sir?
Man, surviving the weekend.
Surviving the weekend, hang it up, man. It's been a peaceful day in the city, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for once.
For once. But, you know, we'll take what we could get, you know what I mean? So, we in the spot, man, you know what I mean? Last episode we was posted outside, really posted on the blog and shit, you know what I'm saying? But this episode, man, you know what I'm saying? It's like a little bit professional out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nigga finally getting to it, man, you know what I mean? So, you know, I know we calm down, man. Yeah, post a podcast, man. We run through weekly events, you know what I mean? Current events, all of that, and this, whatever we feel like talking about. So we start off on the current event, and we might go some other spot, you know what I'm saying? And somehow bring it back. I don't fucking know. That's how we gonna run it though. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, no scripts. You know what I'm saying?
This is my current event right here.
You know what I'm saying? Sponsored by, you know what I'm saying, out in Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking Bacardi in the cup. You know what I'm saying? Bacardi for the party.
So Bacardi comes from Puerto Rico?
Oh shit, I think you do. Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, no, I do. Don't it? Shit, I gotta look at the bar. No, I think so. You said I like it, bro? Yeah, but okay, so. First thing we gotta talk about out the gate, man. We gotta talk about first and foremost, rest in peace everybody that didn't make it through the week. Cause you know how summertime be, you know what I'm saying, niggas lose their brain cells. As soon as it get hot, everybody gets agitated, people die. So RIP to everybody that ain't make it through this summer. RIP to everybody that make it through this week. Shout out Big Man upstairs, shout out to Cosmos, the universe, and all that goodness. You know what I'm saying? If it's a God, shout out God. If it ain't no God, shout out the universe. Whatever you believe, fuck it, I don't care. Anyway. That's the Bacardi talking. So, let me,
Bacardi reach.
This is true. That's Bacardi talking. So, first thing we gotta talk about, man, is the Locks Dipset battle, man. Did y'all see that shit? Did you see that?
Man, that's all bits and pieces of it.
Jada held that shit the fuck down, man. Shout out to you, Montega Jada, man. You job, you know what I'm saying?
Let's just be honest here.
Using that stomping, like, you know what I'm saying? You shutting shit down. Niggas was getting real reckless. You know what I'm saying? Sheik was all extra aggressive in the beginning. Styles had to calm him down and shit.
Because the Locks are better than Dipset. I'm sorry, they are. They rap better than Dipset. It's just what it is.
Everybody said they won the battle
though. Of course they won the battle, hands down. Dipset rap like they're like the New York version of Down South, like Project Pat, without the rhymes.
No,
it's Project Pat can rhyme.
Nah, they can rhyme too, bro. I'm gonna say that Cameron up here now, but there was this album.
Individually, not Cameron can rhyme by himself, but the whole Dipset, nah, y'all can keep that.
Don't say that, bro.
Cameron can rhyme, but everybody else.
Don't say that, man. Nah, but it was a good battle, man, because Jada pretty much held the shit down, like, you know what I'm saying?
He can rap, man.
He was doing shit a cappella in the styles of it back and forth, a whole bunch of shit.
He can rap by Jadakiss, the Styles P both got their own CDs by themselves. You know what I mean? It's like they all can rap. They have solo careers. You know what I'm saying? They all. You know what I'm saying? They can have their whole discography can go against the whole Dipset. Like, come on, man! It's like the fucking.
I mean, but everybody calling Jadakiss the king of New York now after that joint, because like the way he was just holding shit down, he was going on, because he was saying like, why is y'all rapping with a backing track? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, y'all doing karaoke up here and all that, you know what I'm saying? All that type shit. Like, he went on a couple times, so I know it was just all the entertainment, but I thought there was beefing for real for a second, because niggas, fucking Joel Santana, he went to sleep on the stage and shit. He was faking like he went to sleep, other niggas were saying he was too high. Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? He either jumped off the stage or fell off the stage, because he said one of his rings fell off.
Man, that whole squad is a bunch of clowns, man.
I don't see that.
Sorry, except Cameron.
I mean, but like, that niggas, they fucking, they got washed, man. Yeah, fuck with Dipset. I fuck with Dipset, though. I ain't gonna say that.
I remember when they first came out, man. I was like, what the fuck is this garbage? Like, nigga Joel Santana can't rap for shit. Like, who the fuck put this nigga on, man?
Nah, Jules be rhyming, bro.
Yeah,
like, he's one of them emphasis rappers. Like, he'll say some shit, then he'll repeat it for emphasis. It'll change it, like, it's just for it to hit harder, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got, like, different skill sets.
But there's gotta be something that you can make you think. You don't.
I mean, but not everybody wants to think when they listen to music, though. That's the thing, like, we listen to shit to make you think, right?
Yeah.
But everybody don't listen to music for that. Some people just listen to that shit to turn up, like, literally.
You're right. But all right, but look at this way, right? You have Cameron on there. You have Jim Jones. They all came from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Can't tell me they aren't lyricists.
No, they aren't lyricists.
Right. So what the fuck you like? What the fuck you like? Come on, man.
So what are you trying to say though? So you're saying they came from the 90s, so there's no excuse for them?
No excuse. You shouldn't be rapping like Jules at that time. Like you shouldn't even put them on the squad. Like you can't. You rap like you from down like.
I mean, but all of them from Harlem though.
Yeah. You gotta get somebody else from Harlem. There's plenty of other niggas from Harlem that can rap better than Jules. Like, no, fuck. Sorry, it is.
Why you? Who in Harlem rap better than you?
Anybody. Shit, far as I'm concerned, like, I mean, who's a Harlem rapper? They could have got Mace if they wanted to.
I mean, Mace was, well, they got beef though. Well, I don't know if they still beefing, but they had beef back in the day. Like Jim Jones and Mace had beef and all of that. They say Mace got ran out of Harlem and all of that.
What about Fabulous?
Fabulous from Brooklyn. Let me turn this shit up.
It's down the street, bro.
Nah, that ain't down the street. Hold on. Fix this. Brooklyn is like a whole nother borough. That's like saying.
Yeah, but still, I mean, y'all niggas.
That's like saying the Southeast niggas the same as the Uptown niggas.
That's true.
Because basically, that's the equivalent of like Harlem is Uptown, and like Brooklyn is Southside. Like that's the equivalent of this shit. So that's you know what I'm saying. So that's like saying like Uptown niggas like no, it's a clear difference. Like you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's like that in most cities. It's not just DC. Like I'm sure like whatever city you're from, like you from the city, you know the difference. Like you can tell if somebody from a particular part of the city. That's like what we're talking about. So like you saying, so that's like saying the Uptown nigga is the same as the Southside nigga.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Nah. Uptown niggas ain't the same as Southside niggas.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what you're saying though. But nah, but Mason and them had beef and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I mean, it'll still a good battle regardless, though, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that, but everybody, because what Jada basically just held this shit down. I ain't gonna say he held it down. Dolo, because Chica and Styles held their own too, but he was like the standout of the joint.
Man, that's the pit bull of the group, bro.
Dog, he fucking was murdering shit. He was like, I don't care who shot you, because they ain't kill you. Like, he was just, that nigga, that little...
Yeah, see, that one line kills all of their...
that shit, when he dropped that joint, but it's an old song, though, but for the simple fact, the way he dropped it and when he dropped it in the battle, because, like, niggas it was getting heated, like, and then he was like, all right, man, blah, blah, blah. Then, then he did it over the Who Shot Your Beat on top of that.
Man, come on.
Man. So people saying Jada is king of New York nowadays.
Yeah.
That's what people are saying. I mean, they have a valid argument. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Very valid. Very fucking valid argument. I mean, I don't see anybody else really challenging him. Even Styles P can challenge him. He can challenge him.
But they're not going. But that's not.
But that's the same home.
That's
team.
like. I mean, that's like Raekwon and Ghost. Like, when they had their battle, like the Jada Styles battle. Because they got there on the song, yeah, it would be hitting. Because they got songs together in their individual catalogs. It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's would be great. Like, see, but when Raekwon and Ghostface battle, you can see the camaraderie between the two. You know what I'm saying? Even that was a real fucking battle.
But the crazy thing about that show, them niggas didn't even like each other before they even got the Wu-Tang. Do you ever watch the Wu-Tang joint?
I saw a little, you talking about the series?
Yeah, the series.
Yeah.
Like, they ain't even like each other. That's what makes that even crazy, that they ended up being like road dogs like that. You know what I'm saying?
Blood enemies at first.
Raekwon shot up his house. That shit. I ain't trying to like bring him no old memories or nothing to go. So I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that's
per the series.
I mean, per the series. You know, that's water under the bridge at this point. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring back no bad memories or no whatever.
Yeah, but that's what makes it, like, you know what I'm saying, thinking in.
I mean, it's thinking in water, like.
Yeah. That's why I think that's what made it to me like a real battle. You know what I mean? That was made to be a real fucking battle.
Yeah, but cause like it was crazy, like on the series when they both was looking for the same gun and shit. Like Raekwon stashed the gun at RZA house and all of that shit. And that shit was
crazy.
Yeah, that series, that Wu-Tang series is cool too, man. Plug that shit for y'all, man. I know niggas don't watch the show. But that joint, if y'all ain't seen it, go watch the Wu-Tang series. That shit was cool, man.
Yeah, it's one of the best series I've seen. I hope it's a part 2. It's a part 2 coming
out. It's like another season.
Man, I'm waiting for that season 2 to come out, man. That's like one of the best series I've seen in a while.
Yeah, y'all did y'all thing over there, but that was put together real well. Man.
Yeah.
Like, real well, man. But so anyway, that's just like Jada and Styles, right? That's the comparison. Like it would be between.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Like Method Man and Redman, that jam was a real fucking battle, man. Like, come on, man. Like,
see, I didn't even watch that joint. Who do you think about that joint?
It was a tie to me. I mean,
what song that hit you? You was just like, oh.
I don't even remember the goddamn thing. I just know it was a fucking good battle. I just remember seeing the jam. I was just both saw every song that both of them hit was like, yeah, I remember that jam. I remember that jam. But the camaraderie they had on the stage also was like, I'm against you, but at the same time, you fuck with each other at the same time. I didn't see that with the Dipset and Lock shit. Like, I'm against you because I'm against you. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, that was real bad. They did try to do also. Saturday night, man. But no, because they try to be also like Dipset was like, oh, we from Harlem, we from the city type shit. They try to look like they try to little nigga the Locks at first, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all from Yonkers and shit, like you know what I'm saying? They try to little nigga, and they the big homies, like and that shit. So you know that put the fire in their back on top of that. It was like, oh, you ain't about to come here, like you know what I'm saying? And then
disrespect, guys. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Fucking, it was a good. That was up there with the battles as far as I'm concerned. Like that particular one.
They're just too arrogant. That's my thing. Those niggas just started too damn arrogant. Yeah, they could have came in there and humbled themselves, just had a regular battle. All right, we did our thing.
But it's a battle though.
Yeah,
like, you gotta go in there thumping on your chest, like you know what I'm saying.
I can dig all that, but at the same time, like I said, with Ghostface and Raekwon, it was different. They did the same thing. They bumped their chest and everything, but it was still, man. I fuck with your drink, man.
I mean, yeah, no, I fuck with that joint because the storytelling they did between the joints.
Yeah, man, that's like the best. That was for me, out of all these versus joints that happened so far, the best battle it was that joint. That was the best battle I've seen so far. I don't think anything else is gonna top that. Now, if they had, well, he's dead now, but shit. Was he DMX and somebody else?
No, like DMX was at the Locks joint game. That shit would have took that shit to a whole nother level.
Like, whole different level.
Like they did niggas done started something
with
DMX, young. They would have did niggas done started something with fucking X Dog. Oh man.
Those niggas would have fought. For sure they would have fought.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is crazy, fam. Like, but that's what I'm saying. R.I.P. to X. We miss you, bro.
Yeah, man.
We miss you out here growling on these niggas, X. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all rappers need to leave the drugs alone, man.
That's the wave now, though.
Man, if y'all doing Molly and all that bullshit, man, y'all niggas stupid. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's our generation, but niggas, we did U-Pills, though.
I never did a U-Pill.
Well, shit, I did. I ain't gonna sit up here like a fake like I didn't. I did. Like,
oh, man, I can't do it, bro.
I can't do no fucking water. I'm sorry. It's like I can't. That's a clear line in the sand. Like no disrespect to my water. No disrespect to my water smokers watching this shit right now. But me personally, I can't do the water.
Leave the dippers alone, man.
You know what I'm saying? Public service announcement.
Yeah, leave the dippers alone.
There you go.
Leave the dippers alone.
Live and direct from the home. We nah, homie, because people just seen too many naked motherfuckers walking these goddamn streets unintentionally. It'd be like fucking. It'd be like 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. You just bang a corner and there's some naked motherfucker just standing right there, just walking without a fucking care in the world. Like,
She probably just be in the middle of the street and
walking. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what fucking new drugs is out here, but these motherfuckers all man. Like the drug I showed you at the fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I wonder what that was.
Dog, that could have been like one of them combo joints. She could have been on the fucking
cocktail or something.
Yeah, like fucking she could have been on crack, heroin, fucking water. She could have been on all three or some shit.
Who's still doing crack nowadays, man?
You'd be surprised.
Like, come on, man.
You'd be surprised, my guy. That shit
30 years ago.
Niggas still doing that shit. Nah, but a lot of motherfuckers is on meth nowadays, though. Like,
Niggas still doing that. Like, well, okay, I know.
Meth is big business,
yeah,
bro. You gotta think that's why all these white people in all these random ass West Virginia places. That's the motherfuckers that do all that meth shit.
You know, hey, you just fucked up and said that somebody tried to ask me some ice like a few years ago. Like,
Someone just randomly went, hey man.
Yeah. Yeah. Some ice. Like,
You just randomly.
Ice? What the fuck is that? What's the meth? Nah, nigga, what the fuck? Cause I'm black?
So he just randomly destroyed the point.
Yeah, because I'm black and you just asking for drugs because I'm black. Like, God, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to get it, but I still didn't get it for you. Like, what's wrong with you, man? That shit's so stereotypical, man.
Bro, hey, man. You got some ice. What don't you just have like a trench coat and shit? You open the trench coat, you got the little.
Right, all the drugs.
Like the little joints on the side and shit. Man, that is the you got that shit. Oh, man. You just open up the motherfucking trench coat.
And just because, that's the shit to be hated. Now because more white people moving to DC, I feel as though that's gonna happen a lot more. Like they're gonna try to befriend a lot more black people because of drugs.
Another choice is gonna be a lot more interracial dating off of that shit too, though.
Oh, that's already happening, bro.
I mean, but it's gonna because it's mainly white people in the city now. Like because black ain't the majority population no more. No, it's like white and Hispanic, bro. I think it's white for the most part. I think it's white Hispanic than us than color and shit. Cause like we in the 40% range somewhere there. Before we was like in the 50s and 60s, like you know what I'm saying.
We was more than that back in the 80s.
That was like what 75 or 80.
The city,
yeah,
not anymore. That number decreased like a motherfucker.
You always see white people in the city. They would come to work and go home, literally.
Yeah,
quick. That was it. Like they stay by them government buildings.
Yeah.
And then they go the fuck home, like you know what I'm saying. So
they
like,
did not stroll around at night. Nope. They did not go to the club.
They didn't go past the fucking where the convention center is now. That's as far as they went. Cause as soon as you pass that where the convention center, that's all O Street and all that shit right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? They didn't go past where the convention center is at now. Like they just once you cross over, what's that? Fucking
it just gets worse after that.
What's that? New York Avenue?
No, Rhode Island Avenue.
Yeah, you cross. As soon as you cross over that shit, man. That's what I'm saying. So like,
that's it. Like that's just the hoods after hoods up to the whole all the way uptown is just hood. Period. Yeah. Then you go the other way down south, man.
That's what I'm saying. Cause even once you in Southwest, like soon as you just keep straight, was that 3rd or 4th Street?
Yeah.
Just keep straight down that motherfucker before they, you know what I'm saying, cleaning that shit up now.
Yeah.
All that shit, Greenleaf and all that shit back
yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? With what's the name used to say?
You're surrounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, that's why people say it's not the same anymore. It's just like not the same. Like it's I don't.
Man,
I think that got something to do with the temperature change too, because you know black, you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to get my little hotel bag real quick and shit, but like black is, you know what I'm saying, the fucking semiconductor and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for UV radiation. I mean, that's what we conduct. I mean, that's what we emit off when they say black people, too many black people in the room give off heat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the UV radiation we take in our skin and the bodies to help heal us. So whatever's in excess, we give it back out.
Maybe that's why it ain't been as hot around here. Because I remember back in the day, it used to be baking during the summer.
Yeah, because
like baking. But I don't know if it was just because we was kids or what, but we used to be outside playing and that shit.
That and all the new skyscrapers and things blocking out the sun and shit. So we don't get as much heat no more.
That might got a lot to do. I don't even think about that, but it can't no building be taller than the Washington money.
So going out. I mean, coming in, it has to be smaller than the monument, but going out, as small as they want. Another problem. Another problem.
That's crazy.
And then, like you said, it's not enough. There's more white people coming in, so the heat in the area is not staying here. You know what I mean? They don't keep heat, but like they're scared of UV radiation.
Man, that shit is crazy though, bro. But it's like, I don't even remember, but yeah, but anyway, but back to the fucking battle, man. Anyway, shout out to the locks. That's the shit I was talking about. I don't know the fucking name of that. Talking about the
Sorry, Dipset, but y'all suck.
I mean, that's dumb. That's what he said. You know what I mean? So,
it is what it is. Sorry.
I mean, they got his stuff. He just hit me with the sound effect of
I mean, like I said, not everybody's gonna like you.
yeah, got a point. Anyway, let me yeah, but shout out to you, Kiss, though, man. Niggas got you saying you the king of New York now. You know what I mean? So, they're saying he's the king of New York now. You know?
Yeah, he's been underrated for years, man. Years. Like one of the best nurses.
But he finally getting, I guess he finally getting his due, because I always knew he was a beast. Like, everybody, people that actually listen to rap, they know Kiss has been a beast. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know Kiss has been a beast. Like, you know what I mean? So, it's just the rest of the world. It's the casuals and the dick riders and everybody like, oh no, he's a boss. Niggas been saying this for the past 20 years. Where the fuck have you been? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's doing his underground shit, but he just underrated.
The mixtapes, all them D-Block mixtapes, all them Jada style, you know what I'm saying? The random mixtapes that people be putting together, like, and they be dropping freestyles and man,
everybody be trying to have him on the tapes.
Like, I don't know what happened, bro. Like, bro, that nigga. Because that whole mixtape run they had, like, that whole mixtape run they had. Like,
well, they one of the best groups. Like, they should go to Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They are one of the best groups, Locks.
They're not going to get their just due, though.
Of course not.
Because it's not mainstream. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody knows who they are, though. That's the wild shit about it. Like, that's like the level of fame I'll take. Like, I don't need, like, I can't walk down the street and go get a fucking... Yeah. Go to the carryout, get like a 4-piece or something. Like I don't need as soon as I step in that motherfucking niggas all in my face. Like I don't need.
I'll be infamous.
Yeah, I don't need that level of fame. Like I just need like okay, oh yeah, what's up? All right, bet. Like you know what I'm saying, take a picture, boom, keep it moving. Like not like to the point where I can't fucking walk down the street. Like
I want to be the point where I hear you talking about me. I'm standing right beside you. You don't even know I'm talking. Standing right beside you. That's the infamous element.
That's like that's that Al Hamish, you know. Al Hamish.
Nope, but that sounds good though.
Nah, cause he's like a boxing promoter. Like he put Floyd Mayweather on game and shit. Like so that's how he started getting all the big ass check. Yeah, like he's just been like a behind the scenes nigga. He like Don King, but for like he actually worked for the fighters. Like he teach fighters how to be their own boss and shit.
Smart dude.
But he like, cause he was like a concert promoter. And then, I don't remember the whole story. It's fuzzy right now because I'm feeling good.
It's called Mayweather how to do his own shit.
But then, yeah, fast forward, bumped into Floyd, whatever, you know what I'm saying, put him on game. Floyd ran with it and just took it to the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you'll be like an Al Hammond type nigga. I'll be like an Al Hammond type nigga side too, though. I don't like I said, the level of fame, I'll just be like, oh shit, you see bumps me at the store, but it won't be no crazy shit. Cause I'm not gonna be in that joint with no big ass chains on and shit.
I'm richer than the nigga you.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess because it's a mentality because we older. Like, we wasn't flashy back in the day. Like,
you took your chain.
Yeah, you do all that flashy shit. Like, niggas wasn't because niggas the Jack Boys were real back in the day. Then you ain't want all that attention and shit like that.
Right. But nowadays you gotta have your chain on.
Yeah, but you gotta like 50 chains on and they all chokers, so your joint is like right here. I mean, that's how they call it the drip nowadays. You know, as old niggas, we gotta try to keep up with the young slang and shit. They call that shit the drip nowadays. You know?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, like how you know what I'm saying, swag, whatever you want to call it, but that's what they call the drip nowadays. My God. Yeah.
Now these drip niggas can go back into the 80s. All of them will get robbed immediately. The minute you get on the block, give me all that. You can have whatever hammer you think you have on you, but as tight as your jeans are, tight as your shirt, there's no way you can get that shit out fast enough.
They got way more bullets nowadays.
Make more, yeah, but you can't pull out fast enough.
No, they got the fucking 9 clips. The clip 9 is up here with my hand. There's the fucking clip ends like down
even worse.
And then they got the bellies on top of that on the fucking 9.
How you gonna pull it out? If your jeans tight as a
this gonna be on the seat or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying?
But you gotta step out your car, which most people do, because they want to show off all your shit. So when you step out that car, you have your shit on you because your shit is tight as a motherfucker. I can see where your gun is. Yeah. I can see where your shit is. So I'm gonna approach you on the side where your shit ain't. Like I'm computing all this shit before I rob your ass. You know what I mean? Like you're sitting target. Yeah. You're sitting target. Yeah. Like, you trying to run with your tight ass pants, my cheeks in your fucking leg. Like, come on, man. Like, you just making this fucking easy for somebody who's thinking like that to rob you. And you just, I gotta get up to protect myself. I'm gonna use it to somebody. Nah, you're not gonna get out fast enough. I'm sorry. And if somebody really runs up on you, you're not gonna run fast enough because you're passing too tight. And you worried about all your shit falling off, all your jewelry getting all lost and all. Like, no, you're. I don't understand, dude.
I mean, that's not our generation, man. It's just not, though, because, like, remember niggas used to wear, like, basketball shorts under the jeans?
Niggas still do that shit.
But how you do that shit nowadays on the skinny jeans, though?
You
like,
can't do it.
Yeah, so how
you wear underwear, period. So and then you would have sag your pants on top of that? Come on. Like, man, what kind of generation is this? Yeah, I make sure my son does not wear skinny jeans for one thing. He doesn't even like skinny jeans, thank God. And I make sure he doesn't sag his pants. He doesn't even like to sag his pants, thank God, with that also. So for me, I can't understand this fucking whatever the fathers are doing or what the mothers are doing or not doing. Man, what the fuck? Next thing is the skirts or kilts, what they want to call it.
I mean, they try to. I seen, you know who Griselda is? You know the regular Griselda was it's like a regular called Griselda, and like, but they like hardcore street niggas, right? But they was in that Conway, right? And he had a kilt on, but they was just trying to say he's wearing a dress. Like
black.
Yeah, but he's like a hardcore type rap nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he got like Bell's palsy, like his face. Bro got like Bell's palsy. And,
I know you're talking about.
You know what I mean? So his joint is like, from when he got shot back in the day.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but here's a picture of him with like a kilt.
Maybe he was doing something,
I don't know. He was at some, you know, industry shit. I don't know, some industry shit he was probably at or whatever.
Kilt is different from a dress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just like, where do you draw the line at? Because it was like a dress is like a dress, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you draw the line between the kilt and the dress at? Like, that's what I'm getting at.
Nas. Lil Nas, I mean, more specific.
Yeah, well, yeah, now, that boy gone, man.
You have a guy who comes out with one of the hottest songs ever in the summertime, little cowboy jam, right? Yeah. To now, what's that, the prison joint? Like, come on, man. I didn't even watch it, but I just saw the picture of it.
I seen the pictures of this shit. They had a joint that had fucking Boosie and the baby on the joint. Like that
was somebody probably did that shit.
Yeah, somebody did that shit on Photoshop.
Nah,
it was just their faces, but it was like it was clearly deduced from whatever, I guess the video or whatever. But like they put the Boosie and the baby face on the joint.
Like, come on.
And then speaking of the baby, man, they trying to they trying to cancel that nigga, bro. Because did you see the clip of what he said?
I saw what he did. That's all he said. But at the same time, I'm like, if that's what you believe in, you apologize for.
Oh, I'm gonna pull this shit up. But yeah, no, but they trying to cancel this man over. Hold on. Let me pull this shit up. But they trying to cancel. Let me hear the baby.
Put his cell phone like fellas. Lights up. Fellas, if you ain't suck in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that. Just keep it real. Some of y'all suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real. Like, put a hand in the air with the cell phone and then turn the light on and you special too. Who the do that motherfucker? Bust ass goddamn Adidas. I'll get somebody out here $1 million if they can guess who in here.
Remember Tank?
I got votes right now. You can guess who. 4 times, Stunner. Who you think?
So you remember when Tank said, what was it, if you suck dick one time doesn't make a game? Makes a game, Mo.
Wait, what?
Makes a game.
Where did you, hold on, pause. We gotta put a big pause on this whole segment.
Yeah, you don't remember?
No, I ain't hear about the shit. What the fuck? Hold on, so this nigga just clearly said if you do that.
Yeah. That's what Tank said. Hey, that's what he said, Mo. But as far as Baby goes, I mean, he didn't bash anybody.
But
he didn't bash anybody. So if you took that personal, that's your problem technically. But he didn't bash any race, people, or gender. He just said if you didn't have AIDS, put your cell phones up like in it. Pussy wet, put your cell phone lights in there. If you didn't, that's like a dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in there. He didn't say nothing about you being gay, nothing about you being transsexual, nothing about you being bisexual, homosexual, trisexual, none of that. He just said if you're not doing these specific things, put your cell phone light in there. That's all he said. So, if I was him, I wouldn't apologize, but I didn't bash anybody. He said if you're not doing that, put your cell phone lights in there, cell phones in there. That's all I said. So if you took that personal, well, fuck you. What else you want me to say?
They're canceling this man, they're kicking this man off of every festival known to man. So he was really getting money, so they really fucking with his money right now. Because he was probably getting like 100,000 a show, and these are like big shows, so he's probably getting way more than that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, he can still do tours, but he can still get bread. It's not like he's a small name. You know what I mean? So if anything, they probably hurting themselves by taking him off the festival.
Well,
on top of that, I mean, you don't really need a label to go to sell records anymore. You can go independent now.
But they still got the machine. They still got the way their power is shifted. It isn't just like radio plays anymore. It's like streaming and shit like that. They probably got a stream. Well, that's what a 360 deal is. Like they get a piece of everything. They get a piece of the fucking tour money. They get the streaming money. They get the album sales. They get the radio plays. They get everything you do. Like the merchandise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, but I understand why people do it because a lot of rappers come from like fucked up situations. And they 19, 20 years old. Somebody puts like a couple $1 million in your face. You not gonna take this shit? That's what, yeah, you can see all these niggas crying when they get older or whatever. But so even that situation, you gotta think about it. Imagine us at 19, 20 years old with millions of dollars. Exactly.
Go back to the hoodie.
Yeah, exactly. But imagine us at
responsibility, man. Like you just naturally have common sense not to do these things, man. You were just taught responsibility from the get-go. Well, even if you don't have money, if you just taught responsibility, you would have common sense not to do certain things with your bread because you're trying to make a better situation for your other people. But you just.
But dog, when you're 19, okay, after you take care of your immediate people's, like, you still got millions of dollars left, then what?
I ain't gonna buy. I wasn't even when I was that young.
You probably gonna move out the city somewhere. You gonna have like a nice little spot, crib, like about 6, 7 cars and shit.
I won't say that now. I wouldn't even think like that when I was young. I had $1 million, so there's no way I can have.
I mean, but I'm telling you, but the average 19, 20-year-old, what is they thinking about that? They talking about stunting. They thinking about getting some pussy, right?
Depends on the average 19, 20-year-old.
But that's the average 19, 20-year-old. That's what I'm saying. That's the mentality. Get money so you can stunt, get the latest Jordans, get the latest outfit or whatever. It just depends on the person. I'm telling you, the majority are 19 or 20 years old. Yeah. Okay. I ain't gonna say all because, of course, some people graduate college at fucking 11, 12 years old nowadays. So at 19, 20, they probably way down the line somewhere, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but at 19, 20 years old, the average kid from the hood that hasn't seen nothing but niggas that stunt, you know what I'm saying, when they get money.
They want to do it now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they do that. And then they stunt. And then they wake up 6, 7 years later and then the money is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, I mean, but that's how it goes. Because they have shit. The accountant probably doing some dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Fat Joe had to go to jail. Because his accountant wasn't paying his taxes for him.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like, you know, some shit like that. So he had to go sit down for like, I think like couple of months or something like that. Like
Yeah, that's
4 or 5
why
months.
you gotta pay your taxes, bro.
But that's
Whatever
when
you buy.
but when you get to that level, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think he said he had the money to pay it, but they didn't want the money, so they wanted to go to jail for it or some shit like that. So he had to go to jail for it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So like, but once you get to that level, like, you have to have people that you trust at a certain degree, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you do that because if you don't, you're just gonna be an ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had to go to jail because he thought he could trust his accountant over it.
Yeah, I might have to be a private firm to make sure they had that handles that.
Yeah.
Fucked all that individual shit. Be private firm, so y'all take all the liability and everything and something fucked up. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, but even then, you probably gotta get a private firm to watch the private firm. Because you don't know, yeah, you just like, all right, they seem cool with this because they seem cool. That don't mean they
watching your money.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like that, what does that mean? That don't mean shit. I'm just saying, bro. But they kicking this nigga off all kind of tours and shit just because they're saying that was fucking homophobic.
It's not homophobia. We didn't say nothing about homophobia. Period.
Homophobia means you're scared of gay people. For the people that don't know what that means, so how are you scared of gay people if you said some shit like that? Can y'all please explain that shit to me because I just personally don't get it.
Yeah, because he didn't say nothing homophobic, in my opinion.
I mean,
or anti-gay, in my opinion. He said if you're not doing these things, if you're not, if you are, don't. If you are, do. I mean, that's all. Put your cell phone lines up. If you're not doing it, if you are doing it, keep your cell phone down. It's the same thing as people's actually, if you're happy, you clap your hands. I mean, it's the same thing. If you're not happy, don't fucking clap your hands. You right? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck? People are fucking simpletons, man. Take shit too fucking far.
Yeah, but
Simpletons.
he was just talking shit. Like, I mean, he was just doing typical rapper shit. Like,
Yeah.
Because you gotta think about the niggas we grew up listening to in the 90s and shit like that, that's light. What the baby said was fucking light. Because them niggas back in the day, they didn't give a fuck. And the same people that's on this cancel bullshit now, the grown adults, acting like they don't remember all them records back in the day. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is that about?
They were rapping to it or something, singing after it and shit, man. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was singing all them records. I was just saying some wild shit. Like, you know,
especially listening to Tupac or Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Especially those two. So they were very anti-gay and lyrics. So you were listening to them.
That's what I'm saying though. Like the niggas was doing that shit, bro. Like, and that shit is just crazy to me. But they was doing it. Like, so it's just a sign of 1984, bro. This is bringing the 1984 culture, I think. You know, like that George Orwell book, where he talks about Big Brother is watching it, like you couldn't really have an opinion about shit and everything. And the thing that gets me about all this cancel bullshit, bro, is just like everybody that's doing all this cancel shit, they would not be cool with somebody getting them fired. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
They would not be cool with that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is very true.
So they know they wouldn't be cool with that shit. So if you know why are you doing something you know you wouldn't be cool with that? You wouldn't be cool if you just like you said some wild shit 10, 15 years ago. You wake up one day, you get a promotion to a new job, and somebody hating on you, they dig that shit up, and then you lose your job over some shit you said.
Unless you say the word nigger.
I mean, yeah, of course, certain instances is justified, but in a lot of instances, not a lot of instances is hate. Like if it's some white people, like you know what I'm saying some wild shit, like just saying whatever, just like all these fucking niggers and like all this type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's all that, like wow, you're just really that. All that, damn, you really got that much hatred in you? Like, dude, what the fuck do we do? Like, I don't even fucking know you, my guy, and I'm a fucking nigger. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, it's your team, bro.
Yeah, so like, but then, oh,
the fuck, man? He hate me for no absolute
for no apparent reason. Like, what did I do to you?
You hate me, keep it in your head. I don't even know it.
I didn't rob you personally.
Right.
Like, I didn't fuck your daughter. Like, that wasn't me. That was some other dude. That wasn't me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're all not the same.
I mean, yeah. But
like, y'all don't even say all y'all the same.
I mean, well, I'm trying to figure out why. I'm just trying to figure out what I understand. It's systematic racism, but if the average white person is racist nowadays, I don't understand it. My reasoning behind that is because they listen, dog. They listen to our music like a motherfucker. I be out, like when I be out VA and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I be pulling up at the light, then motherfuckers should be blasting, but they be blasting like Little Baby or some shit. Like I pull up and I look over, there's a white kid blasting that shit.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like damn, and they like thumping hard, like it's one of us, like type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? And then you pull to you like, oh.
Yeah.
You hear the Scooby Doo joint like, oh.
Really? And it's so fucking odd to see like this shit is out of place right now. Like I've never seen a white person bumping black music like that. Like this is odd.
Yeah, it's new territory, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if racism still exists. I know for a fact it's still alive and well, and it's still thriving. But the younger kids, I think that's probably why you heard about the critical race theory. It's this theory, right, where they're teaching basically history without lies in school, more or less, right? But they're teaching the true history about black history as far as slavery and all of that, and all these white parents and everything. They're opposed to this being taught to their kids in school because, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it paints white people in a bad light and all of this and that, right?
But you did it. I mean, it's not like we paint in a bad light. If you did it, you did it. The fuck?
Yeah.
When you own up to it, then we can move on.
But the only way they can own up, the apologies and shit, that ain't cutting it, my God. We need the reparations. We need the 400-year head start that y'all had. Like, we need that.
Right, no bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? We need the motherfucking, we need that check, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We need that motherfucking check. The reason I say we need this goddamn check.
And the Jews.
Because, and they say, oh, we're just going to spend it on bullshit. No, the fuck we not. Do you know how many black business owners are there out there? Do you know how many black landowners are out there? Do you know how many black bank owners there are out there?
You know how much bills we got?
Real estate owners out. Like, do you know how many black people is in all types of shit? And you tell me that's why they don't want to give us reparations, because it knows as soon as we get that, we don't have to bid for all these goddamn contracts and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we just like, man, fuck it. I'm setting up shop. I don't need these motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you get somebody, a real business-minded person, $120,000, that's going to take their business to the next level in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they know that, so, but they just say, oh, well, we're just going to waste it and all that.
And another thing, with all that money, well, that's saying we all need it. All we need is money, but with money we can buy ourselves the credit we need to also get these things with the money we already have. So in other words, we can clean our credit.
Yeah, business credit.
Yeah, too. But I mean, everybody's not going to get business. You still have your individuals, so they need to still be able to wipe the slate clean and start all over again. You know what I mean? You just build from there.
But you know, they can't wipe the slate clean because then they would lose all their power, though. Because you think about it, they wipe the motherfucking slate clean, like wiping the slate clean means resetting the finances and all of that shit too. They ain't just saying, all right, sorry, we fucked up, here's a red note. Yeah. Restarting the whole fucking slate is fucking, everybody's bank account goes back to zero. Systematic racism doesn't exist.
Wouldn't that be the, ideal? Wouldn't you want that? I mean, even though your race would probably go extinct, but still, I mean, what's right is right. You shouldn't be on the planet in the first fucking place. So anything, we're doing you a favor by assimilating you back into the human genome. You should be happy. The fuck? We're bringing you back to, we're grafting you back into us.
The human genome, though? Break down the human genome for people that don't know that.
I mean, put like this, we were the first race. All other races were grafted off of us. So I mean, we were technically bringing them back into the human, to us. You know what I mean? The true us. Get rid of all you people that can't stand the sun, and bring you back into the people that can stand the sun. Not like you're going anywhere. You're still here. Right. Just back into the original body, that's all. Be happy.
bro, but like, that's not enough though.
Shit, your children will be monsters.
Yeah, but it's not enough. It's not enough because you gotta think about it. It's still ego in place. It's still insecurities in place. So like, no matter what we do, it's gonna make some other race feel insecure in some sort of way. Because, bro, we come from like a lot of people come from fucked up conditions and all of that, right? And their hustle, their grit, like what they put on it, you can tell if a black person had their hands on something. Like without even, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, what the fuck? Like sometimes you hear some shit on the radio, you ever listen to some commercial, and they say some shit, you're like, man, nigga, somebody black wrote this. It was like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you can tell, like it's like you can tell it was a black, like you can tell the difference between a white person trying to act black and then the black, you can tell like, no, this is a black person that wrote this.
Yeah, you can tell.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
we're the gel that runs that knows all these cultures together. If you think about it,
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Like, if we ever leave this planet, the culture of this world will just crumble. There will be a war every fucking 5 minutes.
Mm.
Because there will be no music, there will be no culture, no, like, for instance, like dancing. They get our dances from us. They get their music from us.
That's like on TikTok, like a lot of the black content creators, they went on strike like a couple weeks ago, I think. I don't remember the exact date or nothing like that, but they went on fucking strike because they got tired of white people taking their shit and going more viral than them with their own shit. Like, if I remember correctly, don't quote me on that, but I think that's what was going on. Or like, there was black TikTokers, they was coming up with shit, doing all this and that. Then white people come along copy it, but then, of course, white people see white people doing shit.
They didn't get no credit to the black people to do it.
So they don't, exactly, so they're going to support, you know what I'm saying? The masses, excuse me, I don't mean to offend nobody because I know some cool white people out there, but the masses, right? You know what I'm saying? The fucking masses, right? They're the ones we talking about right now. We're not talking about cool white people, all right? So let's see. Because a lot of times when people think a lot of times black people are conscious and all that, we're racist and all that stuff. We're not fucking racist. We just want equality. That's all we want fucking want. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me be more specific with
okay, he's going to bring it down. But I'm saying, when I say equality, meaning give us the same access, give us the same playing fields, and we will excel at it. Because we excel at shit we're not even meant to excel at. Like fucking Simone Biles and fucking gymnastics and all that. You know what I'm saying? But go on, expand what you
So equality for me means giving back everything you fucking stole. That's equality. Like we will never be friends. We will never be like equal unless you give us back everything we stole. Like there's no if, ands, or buts about that. You can give us concessions here and there, but until you give us back everything you stole, you're still fucking thieves. Right. Like, we'll never be on that equal playing field. That's why you'll never give us reparations, because you can't give us back everything you stole because of your fall, because you know what I'm saying, everything you built was built on us. So till then, we'll never be equal.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean.
In our society.
But that's when I say true equality. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we need that.
Like I'm talking about when.
Like, give us how a drill.
Like I'm talking about hold on, drink coffee. No, I'm talking about like when fucking I go to the bank, he goes to the bank. We both have the same bank account balance. That type of equality, like money equality, like power equality. I'm not just talking about, hey, I don't know, kumbaya, shit, peace signs, peace signs everywhere. No, we both go to the bank. We both got the same bank balance. We both got the same type job, getting the same type pay. Because obviously white men make more, like, you know, the pay scales are staggered. So it's like white men, the women, the black men or something like that. I could be wrong again, don't quote me on that. But the pay scale, that's one of the ways the pay scale goes. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, if that's the equality I'm talking about. I'm not talking about kumbaya,
that's big thing. That's big thing. That's big thing.
Bro, if somebody been fucking with you for 400 plus years, this is like, look, bro, this admits you fucked up. Give us what we need so we can go ahead and do our own shit, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? But they wanted to be, no, man, we'll just do a bunch of symbolic shit. We'll change the name of fucking racist highways, and you know what I'm saying? Like the general Lees and all these motherfuckers like Lee Highway. They changed the name of fucking Lee Highway to some other shit.
They kept it the same for all I give a fuck. That's not gonna do shit for me. I mean, what's that gonna do? Tearing down some statues. What the fuck is that gonna do for you? Like, keep your goddamn statues. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, seriously, who the fuck was it? It's a goddamn statue, man. I don't give a fuck what it means to you. Pay me. You know what I mean? Pay me. The fuck you talking about? You talking about no goddamn statue right now, man. Worry about that shit later. Dumb fucking slaves, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of the symbolic gesture shit, though.
Man, you stupid fucking. Yeah. Biden being elected for president. After niggas specifically told you, I'm gonna help you after I get in the presidency. Symbolically, because you just fucked you. Like, he did. Symbolically, that's what they say every year to get your vote. Symbolically, yeah, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you. We're gonna help you. Give your vote, give your vote. Give them your vote, and you don't get shit. It's been 100+ years, and we still haven't realized, dude, stop giving them your vote. Make them give you shit first, then you vote for them. We still haven't got that through our heads yet.
No, but because we're not paying them. Because, though, you got to think, look at it like this. Like, all the people that's getting shit done, them the people that was making the big campaign contributions and shit. Like, with Obama, it was the whole transgender community and shit like that. That's all that, you know what I'm saying, that stuff got passed. Now, with Biden, I don't know who his big voter base was, but I know when this shit happened with the Asians.
Everybody.
But remember when that shit happened with the Asians, and then literally the next day or the next week or some shit, they had some whole new Stop Asian Hate bills, and a whole bunch of shit because the Asians contributed a lot to his campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we didn't?
Of course.
The nigga specifically pointed us out in the speech.
But that's the thing that be getting me though, bro. That's the thing that be getting me though. I don't understand how we vote staunchly Democrat, but at the end of the day,
they fucked you over. They literally fucked you over. He literally thanked you on stage and said, "Well, thank you, African Americans, for your helping me get it. You always had my back. You always had my back." And less than 100 days later, you give the fucking Chinese a fucking bill that saves their ass, as if we weren't getting killed in the fucking streets weeks, months, years before. These dumb niggas are super niggas, man. These are super niggas, man. I'm sorry, you niggas are fucking stupid. If I ever heard somebody that, I vote for Biden, or you even playing at the communist worst, I'd fucking slap you. You caused it. You Biden supporters fucking caused it. I'm not even saying being a Republican or Democrat. Just be common sense of who you vote for.
Bro, but niggas don't. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I think a lot of black people, we need to start getting behind the Green Party, bro. Because if everybody, imagine if every black person voted in the Green Party. Because I remember the last Green Party candidate, she was trying to legalize weed on a federal level. And then some other shit, she was like, he or she or whoever, I don't fuck with it. But I think the last go round, it literally was a Green Party person that was trying to get, it was either reparations or weed, one or the other. But there was that was one thing, if they got voted, they was gonna give black people reparations. That was one of the things. And another one was legalize weed on the federal level, right? So yeah, but imagine if that actually happened though.
They would get that in jail.
Exactly. So that's why
free.
That's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. They would be getting out of jail, all kind of shit, right? Because if weed is legalized, all them sentences got to get overturned. That's another reason why they don't want to legalize this shit, because they know as soon as they put that shit legal, all the people that's locked up for weed here, it peels out the ass. Everybody's like, hey man, they just changed, can I get an appeal? Based on the law change, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas going broke.
So that's what I'm saying. That's gonna slow the legal system down. So that's another reason that they not trying to legalize it, bro. Because imagine everybody got a fucking recharge on their joint. Imagine if all that shit came off of everybody's record. Now all these people that shit comes off the record, all these people can get jobs now.
But that's here's the thing though.
Hold on, all these people can get jobs now. So all the people that have nonviolent weed offenses on their shit, they can get good jobs now. So they can get good jobs. That means they can bring more money to the community. More money in the community, the property value goes up. And so the property value goes up, and that means that's creating generational wealth, because that's when people pass down houses to their grandkids and all kinds of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's like it's all connected. But go ahead with you. So I just had to get that out.
So the people that's making the money is the people who own prisons. There's more private prisons. There are federal and state prisons now. So if you think about it, they don't want you to go free. Because if you go free, they don't get paid by the state or whatever local government that's in. So
I seen a joint. I forgot what state it was, but like some private prison in some state, they sued the state because the state wasn't sending enough prisoners.
I heard. Yeah, I think you told me about that.
Yeah, it was either Alabama or what? It was some down south state somewhere. I can't remember. Y'all can look this shit up. But some private prison corporation, they sued a particular state because they said they wasn't having enough inmates in the state. You know what I'm saying? In the actual, in the private prisons. So like, what does that tell you?
You gotta build them up. So they don't want you to. They don't want you to go free. They don't
So
want you to.
if they don't have enough inmates for the private prisons, what they gonna mean? They're gonna start coming up with new laws.
That's the idea. I mean,
So they're gonna like, you know what I'm saying? They probably start clamping down on this pill shit. They probably start giving out like harsher sentences for
that's not us.
meth.
The pills ain't us.
Shit.
It's not really us.
Shit, niggas.
We
What I'm
sell
saying,
them.
yeah, but that's how they gonna get it because before it was just mainly like other races using pills and stuff, but niggas pop pills now. Like niggas is on oxys and perks and all kinds of shit. So they gonna do? They probably gonna start fucking
Clamping down on that.
jacking up the sentences. You know what I'm saying? They gonna start. Niggas gonna get 20 years for like 4 or 5 pills or some shit like that. Probably like in the future. Like you know what I'm saying? Something stupid like that. Because they say yes, you're a menace to society, to the community. You know what I'm saying? All kind of bullshit, all them spicy adjectives and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how they get you those adjectives.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like making you seem like a fucking monster and all kind of shit. Yeah, so like, man, that shit crazy. That's that Puerto Rican rum. It's that Puerto Rican judo, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good fucking rum.
Yeah, it was a good rum, man. But well, let me move on. Something we're gonna talk about real quick, man. Rapping for a minute. Let me see. Let's talk back to this topic real quick. Oh yeah, the transgenders in the Olympics, man?
That's a man.
That's a man, baby. like, hey man, I'm not trying to, bruh. Come on, man. Like, look at me with a straight face right now.
That don't make no
and
sense.
tell me bruh, did y'all see the motherfucking was the women's powerlifting gold medalist?
And you know what the fucked up part is? That they wear tights. You know,
Dog, this motherfucker talking about had the fucking Rottweiler neck, all that shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful or nothing like that, because I don't feel like dealing with that bullshit. But the motherfucker had the fucking Rottweiler neck with the little ponytail and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's, yeah, and the 2 women came in 2nd and 3rd place. Like, so.
We should have been 1st and 2nd.
But they can do that, right? But you can't run on weed. I need clarification on that.
This is.
Bro, I need clarification on that. That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's a man. Like,
but how is that cool though? Like, how is it that a full body man, I mean, like a big grown stinking ass man, right?
nobody saw Johnson and Franks when the tights when he lifted up the weights. Like the shit was right. It's got to be right there. He can't admit like, hey, that's me, man.
Time. Time out, player. Cause I don't need no motherfucking pitchfork mob outside my motherfucking house. Motherfucker, next thing I know, my shit on fucking news and shit, cause there's a fucking angry man outside like the fucking Simpsons and shit.
Like Superman tights and shit, man. Like, you can't miss it. Oh, hold on, man, disqualified. That's gotta be like instant disqualification. You didn't even get the sense enough to get it chopped off, you're gonna go that far. Like, fuck, let me just get it chopped off, man. Like, god damn it.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, this shit is wild, man. But I mean, look, no disrespect to the transgender community, man, but clearly, y'all just, I just don't understand how that's even remotely feasible. Like, okay, like, we need to respect certain boundaries and shit. I mean, like, I just don't, like, because, bro, it's like, where does it stop? Like, so I'm supposed to be cool. Like, if my daughter goes to the bathroom, I don't go in there because she's grown. But, like, so I'm supposed to be cool with my daughter goes to the bathroom. There's some grown-ass man, you know what I'm saying, going behind my daughter into the women's bathroom just because he identifies as transgender.
Excuse me, man, why are you standing
I'm supposed, like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm asking you a common sense question. As a father, as a parent, you would be okay with seeing your young child going to the bathroom with other women, but then a man that says he's transgender walks into that same bathroom with your child. You'd be okay with that?
and starts peeing beside her, standing up. Let's keep that in mind too. I don't think they'll be sitting down. I think when they do sit down, when they stand up.
But that's what I'm saying. But we're supposed to be cool with that, though. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like there has to be a line drawn somewhere with this shit.
No, I never even saw the bathroom before.
Dog, I remember it was a story like a couple years back when they first started putting like the women's bathroom, like the transgender signs on the women's bathroom. Like a security guard.
What the hell would that look like?
Bruh, I look this shit up, man. But the security guard got arrested because she fought a man that was trying to go into the the women's bathroom because he was saying he was transgender or some shit.
What? That's using some man. You can't go in a woman's bathroom, man.
But they went into the women's. Well, whatever. This particular, the individual, I don't know how to say that shit. The individual went to the women's bathroom.
Well, I couldn't let that happen with damn son, man. You must be trying to. I would think you probably be up to something. I mean, it's not normal to see a man go into a woman's bathroom unless you just, oh my bad, there's a wrong bathroom. But if you're normally just, yeah, I'm going in there, like security. Security.
But that's what I'm saying. But how as a parent, how do you rationalize that? You're like, okay.
You can't rationalize.
You're not gonna feel some kind of way. Like that's the part I don't get. Like I'm just supposed to be cool. This should not feel some kind of way.
And if you're dealing with a pedophile who's, I'm in the bathroom with a child by himself,
that's what I'm saying. You don't know who the fuck is who.
You're fucked.
He could just put that shit on and just go in that joint. You know what I'm saying? He clearly is. He's clearly supposed to stay. But how the fuck am I supposed to know? You don't know who the fuck is. That's why they have like all them websites to tell you the people that live in your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. That are like sex offenders and all of that.
It's a good website. And it happened.
You know what I mean? So like how the fuck how am I supposed to know who the fuck is who? I just see a grown ass man going to the women's bathroom behind my dog. How am I supposed to take that? You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
Exactly. but then if I go in there and put hands on this man,
then you'll be.
Then I'm fucked, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, how am I supposed to?
You don't. I mean, damn. Well, you get him out of this country. That's my. Get the fuck out of this goddamn country. Let it fall on his heels and come back and rebuild this shit.
Bro, but like every time a civilization has fallen, it's always been preceded by like a
better civilization.
Not erosion of morals and shit. Like every time.
We're there. We're there, man. Like, if you can listen, I don't know if y'all can listen over camera, but if you can listen across the street over yonder, you can hear something very strange. We will probably reveal that in the next video, but it's something very strange. Like we're already in Sodom and Gomorrah right now.
Nah. I ain't even fucking with that shit, man. But it's just like, look, I'm a live and let live type of dude. You know what I'm saying? live and let live type of dude, right? So I don't have a problem with that whole community or whatever, but this is when it starts getting into all that gray area shit, y'all justifying all that gray area shit. That's when the problems arise. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody's not gonna be cool with everything you're doing. Everything's not for everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
So just because I don't like it doesn't mean you got to stop doing what you got to do. Right? At the same time, doesn't mean I have to agree with it. Like I might about shit, if I don't say nothing about it, don't hey, do what you do, man. Hey, I can't complain. Just don't bring it towards me and my kids.
Exactly.
To Delia Johnson, life was once
Oh,
a
this is
friend.
all
Her
I'm gonna tell
family
you something
says
about.
recently the relationship
Did y'all see
went
this
back
shit?
and forth. They would argue about everything, but no one expected this. Now her mother says she not only lost her daughter, but she also lost her best friend.
This song was crazy.
The grief is overwhelming.
See
The
what I'm
crime
saying?
unbearable.
Like,
See
how do
the
you even
surveillance
this?
video
Like,
of
look at
a
this
woman
shit.
casually walking over to another woman and shoots her at point blank range. We are stopping the video right there.
Look at
And
this
what
shit,
makes
man.
this even worse is the victim's mother tells Pix 11 she knows her daughter's killer. At one point, she even took her in. Woman that
Look at
did
this shit.
this.
Now they got.
She
That's what makes the shit even
she
worse.
one of my babies too. She slept in my bed. She ate my food. The pain is too hard to bear for Delia Johnson's mother. Police say Johnson was talking with a group of friends on a stoop here in Crown Heights Wednesday night. They had just left a funeral right before she was ambushed. Such
Right, but she literally just left the funeral.
horror. With black on black on black shootings. And I'm just going to say it for what it is. It is horrible. Police are now looking for this woman as a suspect. A person Johnson's mother says her family once trusted.
That's what I'm saying.
And wants to ask the suspect one question. I just want to know why. What could she have done to you? That you couldn't come and knock on my door? You know where I live. And tell me. And I would have straightened it out
Country
for
that.
both of y'all.
Alright.
Yeah. She's not.
Can y'all explain that to me? Cause I don't like that was personal, obviously. But that shit was crazy. You don't see that?
Fucked up.
Yeah. She fucking, that was her homie, allegedly. Cause that was her mama. You seen her mama on, you know what I mean? Her mom was obviously distraught. Rest in peace to the young lady that lost her life and all of that. But that
dude though, right?
no, cause it was that the girl. She shot another girl. That was like, I guess her homie or something like that. But apparently the girl that shot the other girl, that was her homie. Like you see her mother say she stayed at the house and all of that type shit.
Yeah.
So obviously she was probably fucking homeless at one point, right? You know what I mean? And that shit is crazy. Like, I don't understand how you get to the point where you feel like you need to shoot one of your friends. Like that's because obviously they're friends. If her mother knows who that is.
Hey,
right.
You slept over your mom's house.
You slept, yeah, like your mother knows who that is. So if your mama knows who shot her daughter, like, that's just beyond me. Like, if you don't fuck with somebody to that point, like, why are y'all even friends?
Right, yeah, just keep away from each other.
Exactly.
The world is pretty big if you think about it.
No, especially if you know where this particular person hangs out at or wherever, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, I'm just not gonna, because I don't even want to run into this.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Like, unless they fucking, like, try to kill you, did something to harm somebody in your family or whatever, fuck you out a whole bunch of money or some shit. Or, I mean, obviously, that was obviously personal, right? So,
right.
I'm trying to figure out, like, what exactly was that bad that you had to shoot your homie like that. Like, I couldn't
think of anything that they could. I heard something about a dude being involved in the whole situation, but that's more believable. Like, the fuck, man. Seriously?
It was right after she left the funeral, too.
back then.
Like, so I don't know. Maybe it had something to do with the person that died. Like maybe she missed. I don't know. I'm not speculating. Again, make she rest. I don't want to speak on this, so now we're gonna get on too tough. But funerals, everybody's emotions are high. You know what I'm saying? Probably some WWE backstory shit going on. Where like she fucked the baby father that died, or where, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even gonna go into it, but that's just how the hood funerals go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or she might feel like she has, you know what I mean, something to do with whatever, or with, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, like, it is what it is, man. Again, rest in peace to that young lady. She could have just whooped her ass for it. I mean, I'm old school. I still believe in a good ass whooping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless she knew that the other girl was going to come back and kill her. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Funerals, emotions high. People, that's not the first time that's happened. Because I heard other stories of people getting killed like after funerals or at funerals.
I heard that funeral, yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, that's just crazy to me though. Like it's just,
people was,
and then like I'm trying to figure out how people didn't even like they didn't see her just pull a gun out. And,
that's what I'm trying to
like people just seriously just posted on the sidewalk like it was nothing. Like it was just whatever.
Someone like, well, y'all are you guys in the hood or y'all just on some kind of rich neighborhood or something?
Yeah. No, I said it was Prime, so it's Brooklyn, so I guess, I mean, I don't know about Brooklyn streets like that, like, you know what I mean, so I ain't gonna speak on it too tough. But I'm assuming it's the hood, there's black people hanging out there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody saw anything, like, turn around,
it's
like,
not,
hey,
she's gone, like, she probably, cause she's in the joint, look like she had blonde hair or whatever, so she changed her hair. You can't see her face too well.
With matter, somebody's walking up towards her direction, you the one turns around and looks at. By the time she pulled up, and even looks like she's pulling out a gun. I'm already looking at her pulling out something. So I'm.
She didn't have to pull out the joints behind her back. She had the car, or whatever the joints behind her back.
Even if it's behind your back, I'm saying that you're walking in my direction. By the time you swing that gun, for me to see it or you to aim at something, I'm already seeing you come around your waist, and I'm gone. I'm gone. Like I'm not gonna wait for you to pull all the way fucking out and aim and shoot me. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck were you doing? You didn't think she was gonna do it? You pulled the fucking shit. You pull it out, you gotta use it. You gotta use it. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of shit her friends were on. They were on some dumb shit. If
it was out there, funeral shit is probably, like I said, some WWE backstory type, politics type shit. They gotta be, because it's like that was too personal. Like, you get up, like, no, it's not like you just shoot out and forgot. No, I'm gonna make sure you die. Like she hopped out the car, like, no, you're gonna die. Like,
that was perfect. Yeah, that would be right. That was definitely personal.
You know what I'm saying? But, and I don't know, like I said, she might have fucked out some money, she might have fucked it. I don't know. It's just like, I'm not gonna speculate. Again, I'm not gonna speculate on that too tough. Because I wasn't there, so I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? But there's probably some WWE backstory type shit going on, you know what I mean?
Bottom line, she wanted you dead. Whatever it is you did, whoever it is you body slammed, she wanted your ass dead. Period.
That shit is crazy.
Like, you're talking calendar.
Oh man, we also gotta talk about this shit, man. Can y'all explain to me how we got COVID remixes after the vaccine?
No.
But bro, they got fucking Delta. They got probably fucking there's Delta and Lambda. You know what I'm saying? Another couple of weeks they're probably gonna pop up with the fucking Zelda and shit.
Data.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Fucking Revenge of the Nerds variations and shit.
But my thing is, where is it mutating? That's the problem.
It's interacting with the shit in the vaccines, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Because how is it that all of a sudden everybody getting the vaccine, now all of a sudden all these new variants is popping up? And then one of the joints that popped up, they said is resistant. The fucking Lambda joint.
Resistant to what?
Resistant to the motherfucking vaccine.
How can it be resistant to a vaccine?
It's saying, that's what they're saying, bro. They're saying that shit is fucking resistant already. Like, the vaccine literally just came out this year. The shit is resistant already within this year.
Makes no sense.
I'm trying to wrap my head around that shit. I don't know.
Makes no sense. And then on top of that, you got a booster shot for the Delta variant. Like,
bro, but
how did you make the Delta? How did you make the booster shot that fast?
That's another question. I'm trying to figure that shit out too. How the fuck did you make the fucking, like you said, how the fuck did you make a fucking booster to a joint already? It's not even been, because what is this, we're fucking August. When did the vaccine come out? Literally, was it the beginning of the year?
Like, May, nah.
It had to have been, what, like March, April?
Yeah, around this time, yeah.
So like March, April, so this was March, April, May, June, July, August. So like 6 months in. How is it that new strains popping up 6 months in already?
6 months in, you got a booster shot for the same.
How are there remixes? Like, you know what I'm saying? How are there remixes on the shit already?
It's remixed twice.
But
there's a land of land.
And then they got fucking names for this shit on top of it. Fucking Lambda, fucking Delta, fucking you know what I'm saying? They're probably gonna have jambalaya next week.
It's the way they going. That's the ultimate cocktail right there.
You know what I'm saying? Fucking, this is gonna be this is coronavirus margarita and shit. Fucking Magdalene, or, you know what I'm saying? Naming them bitches like fucking hurricanes and shit.
That's what I think they're doing.
Like fucking Delta, I'm like, they're using all these Greek. Why are they even fucking using the Greek names and shit?
Call off this island menu. Only the strong survive.
Bro, I don't get it personally. It's just like, and then how is it the numbers are spiking back up? They said the vaccine is supposed to stop the spread of it, but it's not stopping the spread of shit. The numbers are spiking. So now you took the fucking vaccine. I'm not trying to be one of these anti-vax motherfuckers and nothing like that, but you taking the fucking vaccine, and you're actually spreading the shit around. Like, I thought that was the point of the vaccine, so you'd be non-contagious and all of that. But I guess my understanding is, so the vaccine is that you won't die from it.
So here's what I told somebody. So here's what I think, right? Mm-hmm. So the vaccine, you take the vaccine, right? Mm-hmm. So the vaccine it doesn't cure the virus. It gives an extra layer of protection. So you can still catch the virus, mm-hmm. but they said the symptoms won't be as bad as you have the COVID, but that's only if you had COVID before and you take the vaccine and catch COVID again, then you would know that saying is true, that the symptoms won't be as bad as not having it. That's only you're really gonna know. But not only that, the fact that I forgot where I was going with it.
You're talking about the vaccine, bro.
Yeah. I forgot where I was going with the vaccine now. It was something else. It was a valid point I was trying to make that people should really know about the vaccine.
We're talking about the proteins and shit, how they spikes it. Alright, I think we should. It's gonna come to you. And we've been setting this focus, man. So you got the skills, you know what I'm saying? Little lapses in memory and shit. But the vaccine to me, man, it's just like, it was too rushed, man. Like I said, I don't want to be. I wake up one day, 10 years from now. Did you take the COVID-19 vaccine? Well, you might be entitled to compensation, because next thing you know, there's like some rare form of cancer or something that develops when you taking that shit.
Right.
Because they said the COVID itself is fucking SARS spliced with fucking HIV.
Yeah, I mean, people need to listen to that video I put around the Ghana president talking about how Bill Gates and the Gates Foundation put out it was on their website about how they plan to use the virus to do a first, second, and third wave. And right now we're in the second, quote unquote, second wave.
I thought we were using the third wave, because I thought the second wave
was
like,
even worse.
I mean, bro, my question is, who owns the patents to the fucking Delta and Lambda? Because you know, coronavirus it got a patent on it.
Yep, that's a good question. It was on Lysol bottles, which I don't know how it was on Lysol bottles.
It's been on Lysol bottles since forever, bro.
Yeah, but still.
Like, literally, I remember seeing that shit way back in the day, like years and years ago. They said this shit was like, but they said on the Lysol gun, the joint be killed in like 10, 15 seconds. The spread shit is done within 10, 15 seconds. So I was joint that can be killed in 10, 15 seconds, causing all this motherfucking havoc. Literally, like, look on the side of the fucking Lysol can. I guarantee you it's not longer than 30 seconds. Like HIV and all that, you need like a full minute on it. But look on the side of the Lysol can. Fucking COVID or whatever, coronavirus, literally that shit can be killed, I think, under 30 seconds if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on it, but I know it wasn't longer than no minute. Because I know HIV and all that was like minutes and all that. But that shit It's mind-boggling to me. Like, how the fuck can somebody can be killed in 30 seconds, bro? Cause this much happen. Maybe the whole fucking world shut down. For how long? Because technically, we still not, everything still ain't 100%. Yeah, shit is open back up just because they were losing too much money, but shit ain't open. Shit ain't like it was before. Like, summer now, it seems like Saturday night. Saturday night, motherfuckers would be out. This whole street would be lit. Like, but it's not.
Anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I just need to understand what the end goal is, because, and I think that, like, I'm trying to understand, because, like, is it population control or what? Because you got to think about it. If you look at the bigger picture, the transgender stuff, they promote that. So if more people become transgender and all of that, right? Again, no disrespect. This is a theory, right, that I have. That means the birth rate is going to drop. Because more people are going to participate in the same sex relationships. So if all the people in the same sex relationships don't adopt kids, that means their bloodline stops with them if they don't have siblings. You see what I'm saying?
It definitely stops with them.
So now add to that transgender stuff, add to the COVID, all these elderly people are dying. They don't have they can stop paying out all these pensions and all of that. You know what I mean? Like Social Security stops getting paid out. Like all that money that these people, they contribute way more money to the system than they get back from the system. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this shit is all connected, bro. It is though. Like you just gotta connect the dots, man.
But the picture is connected to drawn out to be. I want this picture more.
It's 1984, man. Population control, so everybody living in fucking the same shit. Everybody wearing the same outfit. Everybody going to the same, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
We already got the market of beast. It's on the fucking bank card. It's the chips in the phone. You know what I'm saying? And so technically, with the fucking people who get the COVID vaccine, they had like, you see the gentleman, the nurse, she got like the COVID vaccine, and they ran over whatever arm with the fucking blue light or whatever. Like
green, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the fucking mark.
That's the mark.
Because they had like the actual patent on this shit. So it's just like,
I wonder if I can get a blue light show that to my parents.
No, my mother took the joint, but it's just like my father wanted me to take it. I was just talking to him earlier, man. He was like, man, let's take it. And I'm like, yeah, I know I need to. Like, but it's just like, if I take it, then I die. Or if I don't take it, then I die. What did I, you know what I'm saying?
What you really gain?
Or if I don't take it and I'm almost died, but I fight back. But then if I take the vaccine and I die,
you're fucked.
You see what I'm saying?
I think I'd rather take a chance as well. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just take my vitamin regimen, but I don't know though. I don't want to be arrogant and that shit happen to me. Because like a lot of these people you see down there, it's fucking arrogant about it.
Well, it's arrogant if you just don't give a fuck. Like you just say, "Oh, I'm not wearing a mask, so I'm not gonna take precautions."
Nah, it's not even that. Like the people they be like, "Yeah, I did the research and all this and that," and then literally you'll see a fucking thread about them on Facebook, like literally, like, "Yeah, this all a hoax, all this and that." Then literally 2 weeks later, oh, I'm in the hospital. Then a couple days later, yeah, I'm on the respirator. And then a week later, you see like the little fucking angel picture, and you see the cloud picture. You see the cloud wing picture and shit with the end date on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm not trying to be arrogant about this shit. I'm not trying to end up like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just like, what do I like? You know what I'm saying? Because the shit is rushed. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just stay away from crowds, man. That's the best way to do it. Just stay away from crowds. Like, if you don't gotta go be in a crowd, man, don't do it. Man. Just save yourself some trouble. If you go into a crowd, well, you take your chances in your own hands. You get corona or whatever it is. I mean, that's your problem. COVID. You should have just stayed where the fuck you was at. Dumb nigga.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what I mean. So is it arrogant for me to still be moving out and about? Because technically, I'm still risking my life. Like, because I mean, shit ain't stopped. Because obviously the numbers are spiking, the shit ain't going nowhere.
And if it ain't a necessary move.
But so the numbers are spiking because shit is opening back up. You know what I mean? A lot of these places ain't got no mask requirements, so they can get vaccinated.
What do you think was gonna happen? What do you think was gonna happen? Like it's still here. Like the virus is still here. It has not gone anywhere. You're just getting a vaccination just to help you fight it. But coronavirus is still here, just as much as it was when it was in the thick of it. So opening back up just because you got a fucking shot in your arm, you're a fucking idiot. Like, just you're a fucking idiot. Like you, the words that they use to, I guess, say that everything's okay is just like you just don't know the meaning of words anymore. They just take anything for face value. It's fine. You wear your mask. You get a shot. Like, dude, use your common sense. You're still gonna get the virus. It's like you get the flu shot. You're still gonna get the flu. If you get somebody has the flu, coughs in your face, you're still gonna get the flu.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, America's just fucking full of sheep. This whole country's full of fucking sheep.
I mean, it's not just America, it's the world. That's like the 5% thing. I mean, that's one of the truest shits. Maybe whoever came, shout out to whoever came up with that. Don't shoot me, because I don't know exactly who came up with that. There's an 85% of dumb, deaf, and blind. 10% know the truth, but they lead them astray. The 5% of the poor righteous teachers. Like, you know what I mean?
Man, I need some superpowers, man.
I mean, you want to be like media man? You want you want so you want powers? You want like the little suit and all of that with the cape?
Nah. I want Professor X powers. No cape.
No,
super tie.
No, you can't walk though, man.
Make you believe I can walk. Make you carry me. Yeah, like dude from Game of Thrones. Otho. Bring you back.
That shit crazy, man. That shit wild, bro. Oh yeah, you hear about Apple? They're gonna start scanning people's phones for child abuse pictures, man.